So good news there for Peter Dacos. Well, the AFL...
4 points is a lot for his team to crawl back into it from.
Well, it's not so much the margin. Well, the margin's huge, Pete, but more importantly, it's the manner in which they're playing. They don't look like getting back in the game apart from that last 5 minutes. And Jack Marshall, we saw on screen, has probably been their only clear winner. Here we see Adam Baker displaying great strength and balance. And really it was a procession for that first quarter of Coburg. They just played, you know, terrific football where they just backed up each other. They had options all the time. Reynolds here on screen. Reynoldson. Loon driving the ball forward. If it wasn't Reynoldson, it was Sullivan or Ingram. Here on screen, Ingram taking the mark. And they looked very good. They were very proficient through midfield, where Fody has been a wonderful player at the work base. Another goal there by Ingram. And all in all, the veterans, which I've been terribly happy with, especially Jeff Angwin, who's had a horror run with injury, has bounced back. Danny Cassette, one of his rare touches for the term. And they really struggled up in the focal points up forward, Dandenong. I thought they blundered badly tactically. Jack Marshall across the face of the pack, as I said, he's been their clear winner. But I thought they'd erred tactically in that first term by allowing Doyle to be in defence for far too long, as we see here. Up in the sticks where he can take that big grab. In particular, Darren Hall were very proficient, and, you know, Dandenong clawed their way back into the term. And here are some of the highlights. Mullane farming the ball out. Quickly to Burke. Another quick handball onto Taylor, who's been reasonably busy at fullback. Heath Mead, who's also been quite active with his pace. Cassette, who featured more prominently that second term with his aerial work. And here we see the best bet up forward in Jack Marshall. Marshall, who in fact has kicked 4 goals, has been an inspiration to the Redlegs up forward. Mullane, left footer, quick snap, and a fine overhead by Plant, who kicks truly. But really, they had a lot of possession, Dandenong, in that second term, around between half forward and full forward, but squandered many easy opportunities. Fodia driving the lines forward, and here we see Reynoldson, and here he's in receipt of a free kick, which is a terrible decision by the umpire. In fact, it should have been deemed against him, but it's not the way the umpire saw it. And really, this was a bonus goal for the Lions. They consider themselves extremely lucky having that 6 points on the board. But Reynoldson has been a very good player, especially in that first quarter. Here we see Dandenong forward through the agency of Hollow and Doyle, who really came into his own that second term. And this is a fine conversion with a heavy ball from about 45 metres out. But he's a guy that carries a heavy burden.
Well, we thought it was a conversion, and so did everyone else except the goal umpire. So they might have been a little bit unlucky, Dandenong.
Paul Sullivan, a great first quarter. Fine overhead, and he's leading. He's been leading very, very well. And as we know, you just can't afford to give forward